Alrighty, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. This is an educational channel, and we try to help you out by letting you know about some great theories, concepts, and discoveries that you probably don't know about because they're off the beaten path and they are suppressed by the powers that be. But this is also a segment that is called Your Blind Side, which is kind of dedicated to the patriot diggers, anons, and truthers out there, conspiracy theorists who may not have time to reflect and see the big picture because they're so involved in their digging. I appreciate the digging that they've done. So I'm just going to try to give them a heads up about certain things and having to do with the info war, but maybe involving some of my expertise, uh, just or my experience even, just from having been red-pilled over 30 years ago and dug in on all kinds of topics, dropped out of society, and came back in when I saw that the info war was going on. And yeah, that event that occurred on the White House lawn the other day, it's probably more important than I thought it was. Um, Seems like it's setting the stage for something. Um, it set the stage for a lot of disclosure. And then the commander-in-chief promptly got on a plane and left the country, which I think is significant. Um, he went to a G7 meeting or something, which is probably somewhat of a distraction. What's probably going to be the real event is the what happens here domestically. Whatever's happening here is happening here because he's not here. Uh, he's got to have some plausible deniability for whatever is about weeks, 2.5 weeks, 17 days, um, that are going to shake everybody to their core. I don't really know exactly what's going to be entailed, but I would suggest that there are going to be some false flags, and there are going to be some hoaxes, and there are going to be some psyops revealed. There's going to be a lot of criminality revealed. There's going to be a lot of outrage. There might be rioting. There might be assassination attempts. There could be alien invasions or second comings. Um, I think that, you know, this is the time. Uh, a lot of people are saying, oh, it's all not going to happen until after the midterm elections. But I think the midterm elections are going to get canceled because they're going to be found to be not fair. And, um, they're going to have to change the change the schedule on that. So I think this is the clockwork that we're moving up to. And I know the drops say 10 days darkness, not 10 days of darkness. But there's another event that's coming up on the 14th was the Flag Day, and the Commander-in-Chief's 80th birthday were the day of this first event. Then there's, I believe there's I don't know if it's an IndyCar, no, it must be a Formula One race um, that's going on in Washington, D.C. I believe they announced that Washington, D.C. during the event yesterday that it has been militarized. Um, so I don't know if that was ostensibly to overrule the mayor or something to that effect, and but I think that's significant. And just all of the comms, the drops, the events are leading up to this very time. And, I don't want to be date fagging or anything like that. I'm not going to guarantee that this is going to happen. And in fact, I may not even watch it happen because I'm just so kind of disgusted with uh, uh, the absurdity and the uh, crassness of the events as they occur, and in addition to our reaction to them, which may be a psyop too. There's a lot of bots out there. There's a lot of characters out there that may be playing villain roles, um, and so it's just so hard to be able to determine what is actually going on. That you just have, and I know it's going to get more and more absurd, but I'm just hoping it just goes pretty fast. I know it's going to take a while for all of the events to play out, but I think that the initial salvo is going to happen here between, June 14th, June 24th, and July 4th. Those 10-day periods, and I think that that kicks off this celebration for the 250th anniversary, or of the Declaration of Independence, and I think that the Patriots want to be able to celebrate that without having to be inundated with riots and false flags, and it's just that the stage is set. The stage is set for everything. Everything is kind of converging. There's the COVID, there's the Israel, there's the migrant thing, there's the Epstein, there's uh, you know just the elections, and it's like the truth is about to come out on all of it. And so, they're just going to have to rig up a couple of events that are like the lowest common denominator of all of the events. And then it'll just be like a thread, and it just will unravel everything. And I think that I think it's going to happen when the boss is not in town, not in the country. So anyway, we'll see. And you know, I still think that it's really time to disengage from this and get yourself red pilled, because this is just the prologue to a much longer struggle and much more difficult struggle of actually implementing the Patriot agenda once the deep state agenda is debunked. And to implement the Patriot agenda, you got to have an agenda. And you got to have an agenda that is airtight and that is not encumbered by deep state propaganda, psyops, hoaxes, false flags. And unfortunately, your agenda is not. And so it's going to need to be revamped. And people are going to have to go out and do that research, a lot of deep digging. You might want to start with this channel. Um, uh, there are hundreds of videos on this channel that would help you. All right, like, share, subscribe, comment, contribute, and remember to watch your blind side. Thanks for tuning in today, and have a great day.